Welcome to Punk Rock Kitchen. We are your hosts. I'm Lockimus Prime.
I'm Jonny, Psychotic.
And tonight our theme is the Dead Milkmen song Beach Party Vietnam.
It's a beach party Vietnam, surfing with the Viet Cong, cooking hot dogs with napalm. A beach party Vietnam. Frankie and Annette were laying on the sand when Frank got a letter from his Uncle Sam. Said, get Moon Dog and all your friends, you're all invited to a beach party Vietnam, surfing with the Viet Cong.
Tonight we're making club burgers, which are hamburgers. The idea I came up with, it's a burger basically with the same seasoning as Vietnamese noodle soup. And these are some of the ingredients we're going to use for it. We have dried cilantro that's going in the meat, soy sauce that's going in the meat, and Chinese 5 spice that goes in the meat. We're going to use ginger, pickled ginger as a topping, and we have sliced bread for the buns. Alright, so the first thing you do is take your ground beef, defrost it. We're right now using a pound. There's only 2 of us eating, so don't need a whole lot. But to make the recipe, you can always just double it. The first thing we like to do with the ground beef is to break it apart and then kind of turn it into a well, like a little volcano, to add the seasoning in, which helps it mix up better. And you're going to use, you grab the soy sauce.
Yeah, we're too cheap for a tripod. So.
Yeah, pretty much. So just pour, I'll tell you when to stop. Usually I'd say for a pound of ground beef you want to use probably like 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce. Yeah, that's good. And Chinese 5 spice next. You want to go kind of generous with the Chinese 5 spice. I mean, I love the taste of it. But yeah, so probably about maybe a tablespoon of it. All right, that's good. And we do the cilantro. And the cilantro just adds a little bit of the whole Vietnamese taste. Yeah, that's good. Probably about like a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And you just mix it all up.
What we're going to be doing is shaping the patties. Now, when you think of shaping these things, you think just, roll it in a fucking ball and that's going to work. But simple fact of the matter is it doesn't. So, oh snap. I'm really lazy when it comes to cleaning things. I mean, obviously things get clean, but the important thing here, you see this tin foil I put there? That way I can just put the raw burgers on that, take it outside to cook them or whatever, pull that off, and I don't have to bring the plate back in and clean it. Booyah.
Ingenuity.
So, we take our big old wad of beef, right? And you just sit there and work it in your hand, making sure the edges stay together so it doesn't break apart. Because if it breaks apart, your fucking burger's going to crack into pieces, and then you're just going to have a pile of beef shit on the grill. So you just make sure as you're spreading it out, it stays together. The thing is we didn't put any thickener in this, no like breadcrumbs or anything like that. So what you get is your beef patty here. The secret to making them so they don't become puffy as shit and annoying to eat, like raw in the center or whatever, is to make sure you press down in the little center area here, right? So you press down a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to come apart just a little bit. I think we over defrosted the beef a little bit, but that's all right. It'll still work just fine. So, well, the next thing we need to do is take the burgers off. They're done. So we'll take the bread, set it aside, put the knife over there. I don't even know why he has the knife. All right. Remember how we got that pickled ginger, but you still haven't seen us use it yet? There's a reason for that. Take 2 of these pieces of bread, and we'll go ahead and scoot these over so we can go ahead and do this. Take a piece of bread, take a burger, and then we're going to open this pickled ginger. Now this is the same shit you get when you're like eating sushi and whatnot, and there's sushi, that's, then there's this pink stuff, it's pickled ginger. It's sweet and delicious, and it works really well with the 5 spice because it like accents it, I mean, look, Johnny's satisfied.
Very satisfied.
Blammo. Alright, so that's it for this week's Punk Rock Kitchen. Next week, I guess, what we're going to do
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. We're going to put that in some good English beer and should be pretty awesome. Anyway, yeah, see you next week. Y'all stay sucker free.
Peace.
Frankie and Annette were laying on the sand when Frank got a letter from his Uncle Sam. Said, get moved, dog, and all your friends. You're all invited to a beach party in Vietnam. Surfing with the Viet Cong. Cooking hot dogs with Big Mama. Beach party in Vietnam.
Now what? Hold it down.
Hey Frankie, are you gonna give me your class ring? Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that, Annette. Why not?